Good morning. Whoa. So I'm back in Terrigal. I got here last night. My brother has tasked me with driving this absolute beauty to an auto electrician's because nothing on it works. Nice, relaxing way to start my week. Good. I just need to get a bit of a move on because I don't know where I'm going. I'm definitely going to be late. Well, that wasn't that relaxing. Hey Ted, can you do me a favor and drive my old, hardly working, way too powerful car with 30-year-old half-working power steering to an auto electrician shop along the windiest, slippiest roads at 7 a.m. in the morning on Monday for me? Can you take it to the auto electricians? Yeah, I can. Guess I'm getting a taxi home because this thing ain't coming back. Open at all, does it? Brilliant. Drive like that will wake you up though. Half-working power steering means I basically just had a workout. And the surplus of engine power plus the ball tires at the back made my adrenaline through the roof. So I'm actually feeling pretty awake now. I am, however, now just in some town, and I think this is... And honestly, I think this is it. We got a petrol station, a car wash, a plumbing center, a burger joint, and Express Lube. Maybe later in the week I would have enjoyed, but it's Tuesday morning, far too early for Express Lube. We are awash with options of what to do now. I'm kidding, I've got an Uber on the way. I got a $60 Uber on the way, that is, which will be getting invoiced straight to my brother. I'm gonna go back to Free State and see the gang.
I've got this one, but I think that was $400 for it to get to ones for the finals.
Sorry, I'm not filming you guys, I promise. You can be in it if you want. That is a beautiful dog. Good God, I want you. Those eyebrows. God, he's stunning. And this guy's just here. Not sure that's the kind of coach I'd want. Just entirely disinterested, looking the other way. Doing that this morning actually reminded me of a job I used to have. My first ever job, it wasn't like a full-time job, but my first ever part-time job. I used to collect and drop off cars for a mate of mine who owns an exotic car garage when I was like 17. Wildly irresponsible. I get a call in the morning being like, "Hi mate, I've got a 911 that I need picking up from Cardiff. Do you fancy it?" I'm like, "Yeah." Don't even have to pay me. Of course I'll go and drive someone else's £200,000 car around for the afternoon. But sometimes if you were dropping a car off, you'd do the 3-hour drive and then have to get the train or the bus home, which was less glam. Anyway, I'm back in Terrigal. The office is back and set up. One of the guys I live with here called Tom, he is on night, so we have access to his car. He should be back from work any minute now. It is 10 to 10. Had a lovely breakfast at Free State this morning. I love being back here. I love it. Deload week last week. I say deload. Very light week last week. I think I did 2 gym sessions and 1 run, which is like 30% of what I normally do. And my throat is on fire, because of course it is. Good morning. Whoa. What the fuck? Yes. The whole point of that week was to recover a little bit more. I was feeling sore, I was feeling tired, but I feel good now other than my throat. So this week should be molto bene. Today is the only hot and sunny day today as well. So I'm gonna run to the gym now as soon as Tom's back because I can just car, and then we're gonna go get some more color on the skin in the budgies. Oh yeah, also I put together a little intro while I was uploading the video last night. I don't know if we're gonna use it, but I'm gonna run it now. Might be the only time you see it. Here you go. After a week of little to no training, we maybe spilled over a little bit, which I know what you were going to say, but I can see it. We may have spilled over a little bit. That's pretty decent. I mean, I did drag my calories down a little bit because I knew I was doing less, but I didn't want to get too low because the whole point is to recover and you need a good amount of food to recover. But feeling pretty good. I'm not going to film this session because it's my first one back and I just want to get it and get it done. A massive spot coming on my face, which is going to be pretty cool for the rest of the video. More time driving someone else's car. That's 2 in 2 hours this morning. This one isn't even that much less Why can't I speak? This one isn't even that much less sketchy than my brother's. More things on it work, but the clutch, like my left knee's got to be like by my ear to feather the clutch in. Clutch is very much an on or off kind of clutch, rather than a you can feather it sort of thing. Fuck yeah. Onwards. Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
Keep the vibe alive like fireflies glow. Feel the rhythm rise, let it overflow. BRB, don't you worry, I return. Throw your hands high, let the fever burn. Chill like a big old grizzly bear. This groove is ours, it's everywhere.
Banger. The only reason you can listen to this is because it's copyright free, because someone in stream made it for me. It's my Be Right Back scene music, and it's a belter. And yeah, I do just listen to it every now and then. Tune. Alright, time for the gym. That was really hot. And it's not much better in here. Well, I've woken up this morning, as you can probably hear. I'm feeling tip-top. I went to bed at 7 p.m. last night. Woke up at 9 a.m. this morning, so the sleep I was looking to catch up on, I did. However, the sore throat I had yesterday morning has somewhat developed. Oh, this isn't good, considering I have a job tomorrow, a job on Friday. Okay, who gets ill when it's 28 degrees and sunny every day? I'm getting soft for a Brit. I don't really know how to approach this now. I think a diet of Strepsils and Lemsip is the best way forward. I don't know, go sit in the sun and sweat it out. Like, what do you... Ugh. I'm hungry. I don't know what to do. I'm not cancelling work. Do I just pretend like I'm fine and go to the gym? I don't know. Oh, let's figure it out. In other news, this YouTube account has been denied monetization so far because apparently we're condoning the Ukraine war. So if anyone can figure out which piece of content that is, then let me know so I can remove it. That'd be pretty cool, thank you. What have we done? Do you reckon it was filming those ships last video? I'm gonna edit that bit out now. I don't know if you can tell, but I really struggle to do absolutely nothing. Even if I'm feeling terrible, 10,000 steps is a bit of a non-negotiable. I mean, obviously my heart rate isn't getting up and it's not making me feel rough. And also I don't want to be inside today. The sun is medicine. I need to do something more for brain than body. It's night and day when I have exercise versus when I haven't. Brain just works better. Counterintuitively, doing more gives me more energy. If there's a day where I've got to do absolutely nothing, I almost dread it. 10,000 steps, although it takes time, is not that taxing on the body. So we're getting those done. This is where I've walked from, look. Bosh, big zoom. Walk from there. Oh, hold the camera steady, Ted. Walk from there, all the way around this beach to here. I can tell the bottom third of my lungs is just mucus, though, which is kind of good. Which is kind of gross. After the steps, I will be sitting at the computer all day. Fuck man, this sucks. You can't keep me out the sun. I know I said I had a deload week last week as well. I was still obviously doing 10,000 steps a day. Because I ain't doing nothing for a whole day. Whatever may happen to the body may happen to the body, but my brain relies on exercise. Back to what we know and love. Thank you, mate. Take care. See you tomorrow. That is not for you. Fuck me, this is boring. I can't do nothing. I just can't. I'm physically incapable of just sitting down and doing nothing. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. I'm going to go and get some yogurt or something like that. I don't know, just something to break the day up. I can just watch about an hour and a half of TV and then, I don't know. I've done all my editing. I can't go out and get any more content, so I guess we're going to just eat and watch. Look at this. I don't know. Help me. Now, I was going to film around here, but as I can't really raise my voice and there's about 1 million birds in these trees, we'll take you a little bit further around the beach. Which, to be honest, looks actually quite lovely over there. Some good news I had on the way here though. The photographer for tomorrow cancelled. Which I know I shouldn't be happy about, but I say cancelled, he postponed. Obviously, outwardly I was devastated. And he was very apologetic. On the inside, that's happening next week now, so I've got an extra day to recover for the magazine shoot on Friday. Frozen yogurt really helps the throat. Really helps the throat. I don't know how people do it. How do people sit inside and watch TV all day? That's not even a dig. I'm like, do you not? I don't know. Do you not get bored? I get very twitchy. People running along the beach and stuff, I'm like, very jealous. This is helping though. It's not even a healthy one. All I got is cookies and cream yogurt, mini M&Ms, and some dark chocolate chips. The immune system runs on glucose, you know? So I will give it glucose. Anyway, here's to hopefully feeling better tomorrow. I'm manifesting it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Please God, let it happen.
Damn it! Ow. Fuck. Well, not much change there. You know, I do want these vlogs to be exciting and entertaining. I also want them to be an accurate representation of my life. And sometimes this is what my life is like. It's not exciting or entertaining. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. It's a nice day. Let's get some steps. Thank God I don't have work today. Blimey. That is where we were yesterday. That little spit of land. Wait, where's my finger? There it is. That little spit of land is where we walked to yesterday. From over there. Aggressive overload, people. I did want to get onto that little table thing. Alas, there is somewhat of a crevasse. Is this dumb? I don't know if sea air is going to be good or bad for the throat. Like, it's salty. Does that mean it's dry? I know people don't want me to sit in aircon, but also my body temperature is pretty fucking high, so aircon's kind of my happy place right now. Go away. Need to find something to get this to go. Let's go look at some remedies, because I can't be like this for the shoot tomorrow. There's just no way. Also, if anyone knows what's going on in the rock formations here, these like veins of whatever it is, I've been intrigued since I got here and just haven't Googled it, so you guys are my source of information on that one. Hello, good morning. You find me halfway through packing a bag to take to Sydney tonight. Now, like, physically I feel kind of okay now. I feel okay. Throat is not that bueno. You can't have everything, and it's definitely an improvement. I have a shoot today on the beach, and I'm going to stay in Sydney tonight because a mate of mine leaves tomorrow. You don't need to know any of this. But I am in a bit of a rush, so I'm going to catch up with you probably from the train. I'll see you there, but we're heading in the right direction. Well, I was hoping to get to Sydney early-ish, mainly so I could go and get that sandwich again, which I'm now out of time for. Don't get angry, there's a reason I'm dressed like this as well. I'm gonna go to the gym. I mean, I've started feeling wank again, but I want to go to the gym before the shoot. Not for a big session, just to get things moving. But the main thing I'm upset about is that I don't have time to have that sandwich now. Well, I didn't film any of that for obvious reasons. I feel like I look okay. It was pretty fucking tiring. It was probably too early to go back to the gym, but I like to train before shoots. I eat, and then get down to the beach. I don't know how much this shoot I'm gonna film. Pat hates being on camera. I kind of just want to get it done and then go home and go to bed. Feels somewhat sketchy as a location. Onwards. I mean, it's getting a little prettier. That is quite nice.
Literally around the corner over there.
Round there?
There's
Yeah.
a jumping thing, that little jump. Basically, he jumped in
Yeah.
and it went.
And he just got eaten by a bull shark. Well, attacked by a bull shark.
Well, he didn't die, and his friend jumped in because it was circling him and brought him out. And it wasn't deep because it wasn't far.
And this is where we're shooting today, everybody. Okay, well, that's fine. Right, I need to change
Yeah.
into something I imagine slightly less comfortable.
Let's just go over there, see if we can face over there.
So this is spot one. Oh, this is pretty dope. This is cool. Little alcove. And this is sick. What happens when you hang out with one of the legendary photographers of Sydney? He knows all the spots. All the spots. Okay, I need to put you down because I need to get my bag and it's slippy as fuck here. It's pretty sketchy if I'm being completely honest.
Ted's doing model shit. Ted's doing model shit. Ted's doing model shit. Then he got bitten by something in the water. Ted's doing model shit. Ted's doing model shit. Ted's doing model shit. Then he got bitten by something in the water.
It's just something under there. It just munched me. Things we do for work, eh, Pat? Getting attacked by wildlife. As long as it's not a little blue ring, how you
That's
go?
what I'm saying.
I mean, if it's a blue ring octopus, I'm fucked. Only in Australia do you get bitten.
Oh, you want me to antiseptic? I got it.
Oh no, it's salt water, it's fine. You guys will see this eventually. When will this go out?
Since
Do
I
you know?
want to launch it,
So soon, what, a month or two?
well, it wasn't hard to edit this.
Okay, you might see this soon. It will not be by the time this video goes out, but you'll see it at some point in the future.
Imagine
That would be cool. What, you can get done by Monday? I mean, I can go on the rock.
No, I don't want get bitten by something crazy.
Okay, that is a wrap on what felt like a really good shoot. Until some mystery animal bit my foot. But those photos should come out pretty well. I mean, Pat's a wizard, so we should be good. And I have found myself, I know the view behind me probably isn't that great, but I found myself this spot. And you know what? I think we're gonna be doing sunset here. It's okay, isn't it? Well, I was just finishing up editing some stuff from the weekend, and one of the guys I'm living with called me saying he was doing a half marathon, 19k, and his knee's blown up. So now I am the rescue squad. Is there even a car here? Hello, I'm hoping this angle works. Yesterday turned out to be just such a good day. Spent the day with my cousin, just chopping it up, shooting the shit. His friends came and joined. He was like, what are you doing this afternoon? I said, I'm about to get in a half-an-hour Uber just to go and get a sandwich. Yes, I have come back to the sandwich shop and brought my cousin. He came with me, had the same sandwich in the same spot. If I could make these at home, I would be so fat.
These have got a lot of carbon.
Yeah. There's like 4 different types of mayonnaise in it. Safe to say they were enjoyed. Everyone needed a little nap in the park afterwards. On my way back to Terrigal, my train broke down, which just made me feel like I was back home again. So what should have taken me an hour to get home was about 3.5. Got home, ordered McDonald's like a fat piece of shit and went to bed. and slept for 16 hours. So I feel pretty good now. But because I don't want to lose my streak on Strava, I have to go on a run tonight. I'm going to do a 5K, hence this, and just carving up till in this place broke down. So I got this for free, which is pretty ideal. Till's broken. Apparently that means it's free. It does still feel like the bottom third of my lungs is completely mucus, so I don't think the lungs are going to feel great on this run. It's going to be a slow 5K, so I'm doing everything possible to make everything else to do with the running easier. I eat carbohydrate, I'm hydrated, well rested. I think it's just going to be very slow. I'm not running for time. I just need to get something done. But now I'm sitting looking at this, which is just pretty blissful. And then I've got some news about what's happening in next week's video, which is pretty exciting and just so typical of how life works, but pretty exciting. It's time. Ooh, there you go, it's a little better. We can just do 5 kilometers. I'm not even gonna look at my pace. Just wanna cover the distance and not get carried away. Been ill for a week, just do 5. We'll see. To be honest, the main reason I'm doing this is I don't want to lose my streak on Strava. I'll probably give it another day or 2, but just 5. Good morning from a beautiful day in Australia. Your boy's feeling way better. Also coming to you from the messiest balcony on the East Coast. Now today, I said we had some news. Typical of how life works. So what's happening today? I'll give you a brief timeline. Got here December, wasn't planning on working, got to January, was meant to go home, thought, fuck that, I'm not going back to the UK in January. 5 hours of daylight, sideways, rain and cold. I'm good. So, an agent in the UK sent me out to a load of agencies here, all of whom were like, no, we're not going to sign him. Brilliant. So I had a bit of a fine, I'll do it myself moment. Started working with photographers and magazines out here of my own accord. And then since the agency's seeing that work, some of them have been like, oh yeah, well actually, you know what? We actually would quite like to see him. So 2.5 weeks before I'm going home, we have agents interested. Now, I'm not going to tell them I'm only here for another 2.5 weeks because I don't think that'll help my chances of getting signed. But being signed out here would be useful anyway for when I come back, which I am definitely going to do because it's heaven here. So we're heading to Sydney to do that. First things first though, Rory's leading the Masters and then we're heading in. I'm feeling pretty much entirely better. Stream was good this morning. So we're going to take it a little bit easy, but we feel good. Anyway, golf's on. I'll see you all from Sydney. I'm just round the corner from the agency I'm going to see. They're in there. I'm not going to film it for obvious reasons. Feeling pretty good, but time will tell. You never know these things. I've also trained myself in the last 10 years to not care too much, but we'll see. But on that note, I am gonna go and do that. This is gonna be the end of the video. I'm sorry it's been a slightly shorter one. Being ill this week, really nothing that interesting has been happening. I'll see you next week, which I imagine will start with me eating the sandwich. I'm going to get the sandwich again. I just am. Eating the sandwich in a park somewhere after this meeting. I won't find out how it's gone until, actually it might be tonight, I don't know. Either way, I'll see you then. Love you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, which for me is in half an hour. Later.
Then he got bitten by something in the water.